All right, it's now straight up top of the hour, 9 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time on WSAN Radio. DJ Ron G or Ronald Gordon, whatever you want to call me. I answer almost anything on a Friday, but you don't have to call me crazy. But we got, let me see. Let me cut up the mics right here. If Tamara, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, Tamaj.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, y'all have video so I can see y'all lovely faces. All right. I see one. I see two. All right. I feel honored now. I feel really honored. So good morning, everybody. Good morning. I know I woke some people up. Tamaj is my grandson. He graciously came on because he's got a business that he's doing. And Tamara, so how was that daughter of yours?
She's great. She's great. She was a little nervous this morning.
Okay.
So I told her, I'll stand in for you. I got your back.
Okay. Well, anytime she want to slide on in, she can just slide on in. So don't be worried. It all happens because, to make a Reader Digest version, I was the same way when I was little. I was shy. I was scared. I had a bad stuttering problem. I didn't want people to look at me and everything. So, it happens. She'll get out of it real good.
Yes.
What is your daughter name and what does she do?
Her name is Tajay Dotson. She's a sophomore at Sam Houston High School, and she really wants to be an actress and a model. So again, like I told her, I was like, girl, you got to get out of this, because what do you think you're gonna have to do when you're an actress and a model? But so she has done some acting classes. The Eastside Youth Content Creators Program was a first-year program this year, and they allowed students to come in and make short films, and they showed them how to work the camera and different things like that. So she got to participate in that, and she does some other things in the community. She was Miss Junior Juneteenth. She works at Ball Hogs, so she's just getting like some training so she can enter into the workforce. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, well, she's very, very active.
And she does all this in front of people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, she'll come out her shell. She'll, you know what I was getting ready to say, but I'm gonna leave that one alone. Come out her shell, because I understand they're a little timid, especially one-on-one live. That could be sometimes, oh, how many people are gonna be watching me? What am I doing? I'm saying something wrong. I'm saying something right. I feel you on that. So we're going down here to Tamaj. So this young man is graduating this year from which college?
Our Lady of the Lake.
Yeah, see, I knew that. I just want him to answer that, make sure he knew where he was at. So you started in photography when?
I started in high school. Like, I took like an audio video class in high school. Like, I think I just did it at the time just to get like a credit, because I needed like a fine arts credit. So I did it, and I kind of like fell in love with it. So like ever since then, I've been making like sports videos for like my high school, one on for that. And then I didn't think I was gonna do it after high school, so I kind of was like, whatever. I didn't really care for it in college. And then I realized I got like a sports information work study job at the school, so I do like all the videos for like the athletic page and everything. So I kind of just stuck with it since like high school.
Wow, I wonder where you got that talent from. I'm messing with him because of I supported him through his photography, and I watched him as he progressed going on. And I would say, you need this lens, you need this lens, you need this, need. I was telling him what he needed, and but Grandpa sort of stepped up to the plate and handed him everything. So he's doing this thing right now. So what are your projects that you're doing now, Tamaj?
A lot. I'm doing a whole bunch of like videos for basketball, because we have like a video board in our gym. So I make like all the intro videos and graphics and stuff for the video board. Currently about to do like a softball baseball video too. And then I also do like a whole bunch of like I go like high school games and then like make videos for like other kids and stuff there too. So like it's a whole bunch of stuff like throughout the week pretty much.
So, what is the name of your company?
It's films by TG.
TG.
Yeah, it's Maj Gordon, first and last name.
I know. I was messing with you. That's real original. Oh, they're telling me, my bad. Let me do something right quick because somebody just told me I was not sharing the video. Okay, there we go. All right. Sorry about that out there, Facebook fans. It's out there now. So, Tamara,
Yes, sir.
when did your daughter start, or when did you see the potential in her for being an actor? I mean, actress.
I'd say middle school because that's when she first got introduced into like theater, and I saw that she really, really liked it, and they would pick her for like a lot of the main roles at school. So she liked being in the spotlight, and she just took on to it really fast. And I've just seen her grow in it as time has progressed. Like I said, that was sixth grade, so now she's in 10th grade. And yeah, she's really coming into it, and I'm excited for her, like to see how it's gonna turn out in the future. She just gotta stick with it.
So with her remembering lines, was that something hard for her to do, or was she gifted in doing that?
That's definitely a gift for her. I can say that. I always tell her, like, I don't even know how you remember all that. She's like, I don't know either. Really, she tells me. She's like, I think it's just like because she loves it so much and she puts herself like it's not an actor or it's not a character anymore. She becomes that person that's on her paper. So
So
yeah, definitely a gift.
she actually does a transformation on what character that she's doing. How does she practice at home? Do you help her out, or is she in the room by herself yelling at a mirror?
She'll usually use her siblings a lot, so they may help her. I have three other children, so she definitely got help there. But yeah, she'll use her siblings and ask them to help her out, and she'll just get into it. Sometimes I may watch and I may give her like, oh no, put a little more feeling into this part, or put a little more feeling into that, or do this that way. But yeah, for the most part, like she really has it. I can't take any of the credit. She's good.
Does some of her siblings make fun of her and tease her?
No, no.
Oh, they don't.
They
Oh man.
no, she's the oldest, so she kind of like the big dog. Like they
Oh, so she's running things in, huh?
yeah, yeah.
Hey, come here. I need for
So
y'all to help
they
me
know
with
not to mess with her.
this. I
No, but they look up to her too, though. Like my son, he does a little bit of acting too. And so he looks up to her in that, and he'll go to her for help when he's having like little things that he's doing at school. So yeah, like she's really helpful in that manner.
Oh, so what was her inspiration, and what inspired her to do that, to do the acting? I know she started in middle school. Did she do it on her own, or did mom push her?
Well, really, she had a teacher there. So the theater teacher at the time, I could give her a lot of the credit. She spent a lot of time with Tajay. She just took on to her really well. So um, she would take her with her to like the Magic Theater. They had a program during the summertime, and she would go participate in that where she got to do plays, and it was free for me, so it made it even better. But she just yeah, she spent a lot of time with her, letting her know about the field and things like that. So I think that's what really inspired her. And she loves Tyler Perry.
No.
So that's another person that she's like, he inspires her so much. She like feels like, yeah, like that's my dream is to work with him. And I'm like, you can do it, girl.
Yeah, I know she can. So Tamaj, with you, um, doing video and pictures, um, being a photographer, you have to have that eye. You have to see things that normally people don't see. So how do you go about that when somebody look at your picture? Oh man, that's a great picture. And I know if you're something like me, you're harder on yourself saying, oh, I should have got this shot this way and that way. So tell us how you go about getting yourself geared up for taking pictures.
Um, Usually I come in like the shoot like with like kind of like a set plan like I want to do. Like I have like a whole idea prior to what I want to do. And then like after like most people are into it, like they have like different lights, have like a smoke machine. So I get like different like props and stuff and use. I like them for the most part. I think the hardest thing about like photography is just finding like the right lighting and then to edit them with. That's really the hardest part for me. I think taking the actual picture is fine. It's just finding like everything else, like the background shadows, the exposure to light. Like I feel like everything like that like makes photography a little bit harder from what people don't see pretty much.
Yeah, let me tell you a little story about this young man with everybody listening. I bring him with me to some of my photo shoots. I took him with me to a wedding, I think it was last year. So I was telling him to be right here. I'm gonna be on the other side taking pictures. And he was taking pictures. And this young man came to me and said, Grandpa, this is a great shot. I did good on this one. And he did. The bride and groom was elated on some of the pictures that he caught in the moment and everything. So we could take over 1,000 pictures and find 100 good ones. So and that's another chore about going through all the pictures. What is your process going through all the pictures you take, Tamaj?
Takes forever. I look at them like one by one. I kind of see like most of the times, most of the pictures are like pretty solid, but like there's like a few that you kind of gotta like play with and mess with to make it look a little bit better. So like if there's like 1,000 pictures, like it takes me a while to like thoroughly look through every single picture for the most part. Like worst case, like sometimes and when I take pictures at the school, I have like certain set presets so that way I can just like click and drop so I don't gotta like look at every single one of them. But there's like sometimes where I gotta like look through some of them and kind of adjust it to like what I think look good pretty much.
Because if you're doing outside sports, you really don't have to worry about the lighting that much.
Yeah.
Inside doing basketball, because each arena has a different type of
Yeah.
lighting, and you know there's a no, you can't use a flash inside the gym.
Yeah.
They will run you out that gym. Okay. Tomorrow, with your daughter acting and doing all, have you looked into St. Philip College with the um film festivals and stuff that they have?
Yes, we actually are signed up to go. Well, not the film festival. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the HBCU festival thing that they have coming up. But we are gonna start looking into some film festivals because she did make a short film when she participated in that program. So I want to start entering it into some of the film festivals. But we haven't participated in any just yet.
So does she have any short films that maybe you could share with us one time?
I don't have, it's like on a drive, so I'll have to, get it to someone.
Okay.
And I don't have a computer. But yeah, definitely. That was her first one. So that was exciting. They had like a big premiere at the Carver Library. I'm not the Carver Library, the Carver School downtown. And it was really great. So yeah, hopefully, well, not hopefully, she will be coming out with more, films as she progresses in
So
it.
does she does her own writing for the films and all? Does she write what she wants to put down and act it out?
Yeah, so with the program, the Eastside Youth Content Creator Program, that was her first time having experience doing that. They were very hands-on with everything that went into the film. They came up with the plot. They came up with, they decided how they want the lighting to go. They controlled the camera, everything like that. So yeah, this was her first time again, really getting a chance to get hands-on with that.
So has she started writing anything? I mean, just to start writing a play or something herself?
I'm not sure. She may have some stuff in there that she ain't told me about, but she hasn't shared it with me, so I'm not quite sure.
Oh, I bet she's got something in there. I bet she does.
I'm
So,
sure she does.
so this question is for both of y'all. Um, when your daughter and Tamaj, when you get up in the morning, you're up there in the morning, and you're gonna plan your day. Do they spring up or do you tomorrow spring up first thing in the morning, you ready to go? Or are you a slow starter to roll out of bed?
When it comes to like video stuff, usually I think of like all my ideas like the night before. Like if I'm up like really late at night, like that's when my ideas come. And then that's when I kind of wake up just feeling motivated. So if I have any ideas, they come at like 3 o'clock in the morning, midnight. Like throughout the day, they like sometimes will come, but like most of my ideas come through at night. Cause I know I did like last semester in the fall, I did like so our school, we moved from Adidas to Under Armour. So all the athletic teams had Under Armour jerseys now. So I basically did like a jersey review video for a track and field since we went to Under Armour. So I, like that took me at least like a week or two to actually like thoroughly plan it out. But it only took me like maybe a day or two to film because I knew exactly what I wanted. And I was kind of wanting to like be motivated and get it done already because I already had like a set in stone thing. But yeah, I really have all my ideas planned out at night. Like I really don't have anything planned out throughout the day, pretty much.
Okay. Tomorrow?
What I see her do at most mornings is, I guess she's kind of like a slow roller because she gets up like 2 hours early. Because first of all, the girl can't stay out the mirror, so she take up a lot of bathroom time, like doing her hair. And I'll hear her listening to music and kind of just trying to get herself in a certain mode so that she's ready. But yeah, about 2 hours.
Well, I'm gonna bring it up again. She does all that, but she can't get in front of the camera right now. Oh, when I meet her, I'm gonna give her a hug.
I know.
I'm gonna talk about her when I meet her. I said, "Come give me a hug." What is wrong with you? You're in front of the camera all the time.
Yes, yes.
A question was asked: how does she get involved with ball hogs?
So I was doing restaurant reviews with a friend of mine, and we went to Ball Hogs to go check them out. And Streets, that's what we call him. He's the owner there, and he was telling us about how he hires young children in the neighborhood to just give them experience so that when they go into the workforce, they aren't going out there blind. They have some type of experience. So I was like, okay, this sounds like something I could tell my daughter about. Let me tell her. And so I told her, and we took her up there, and she got it. And she's been there ever since. And she started working there in the summer. So
Okay.
yeah, it's going great.
Well, that's good. Now, Tamaj, with you, have you ever worked?
I think my last job I had was like I worked at Dunkin', but that was like in high school. But other than that, I've been doing like like freelance video stuff to like pay everything. Cause I was working with my brother's team over this summer because they're sponsored by Adidas. So like I was their little content creator and stuff, and they paid me for all that stuff. But like last time I had like a job was probably like in high school, really. So
But let's go about them paying you for all that stuff. Where's my 50%?
No, that's right.
Come on now. You gotta break grandpa off a piece. See, that's how you catch them and everything. So I was listening to what you're saying, that you get your ideas at night. And I basically do the same thing. I could be in bed and an idea come to me, but I get my butt up, come to the office, get on the computer, put everything down, and then going back to bed. A lot of people say, how can you do that? Aren't you up the rest? Oh no, I go right back to bed. I put my idea out there, and I'm done and ready to go. But you're right, because sometimes creative juices come in the middle of the night when you're sleeping. An idea pops in your head, and you wake up, and you got to get it done right then and there, or the morning come around, you forget it.
mm-hmm.
So tomorrow, I know that your lovely daughter have them ideas too that you probably don't know about. She gets up and write things down. And does she ever share with you an idea that came with her overnight and ask you your opinion?
I can't think of anything like with writing or anything like that. It's just mainly like if she hears about a program or something that'll help her to move forward. So she'll share those things with me, but she hasn't shared anything with writing. I'm a kind of start probing her for some of that stuff and be like, what you guys, where your little journal at? Share some of that stuff with me.
And
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
don't blame me for that, okay?
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, somebody, a little birdie whispered in my ear and asked me to ask you. So what's up? What's up with that?
Yeah. So does she do her editing? Does she do her own once she gets the film in or the video in on her computer? Does she do a lot of that editing herself?
Yes. So it was, well, with the recent program that she was in, it was her and like 3 other kids that they all put in on the editing. So she worked with a group of kids to do that.
See, maybe we need to get those group of kids on this show. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's maybe what we need to do, and get them on the show and get them exposed so they can see what's going on.
Absolutely.
And when that happens, we're gonna have her front and center.
Right. maybe she'll be more comfortable if she has some other people that know.
You know, we're gonna go ahead and do that because that's probably what it is. You know, have kids up there and on front and center. And maybe I'll find a kid that can sit next to me, can also do the interview too, so they feel real comfortable.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I think that's something we need to do. Tamaj, with your editing, with your videos and stuff, how long does that take you to put something together to edit?
Honestly, it's not that long. It's mainly because like I already know what I want to do prior to everything. So I make sure I like all my like assets and stuff I want to do before the video. So that way when I just film the video, all I gotta do is film and then drag and drop it into the video. So really it's not that long, honestly. I think the hardest part and the longest part for me is actually just coming up with the idea. I think once I have the idea and see like what I want to do, everything else is kind of just like easy for me.
So I'm a tap your brain. What programs do you use to enhance your video to make you look good?
I use Adobe Premiere and then Adobe After Effects for my video.
Okay, is it a hard program to use?
After Effects is a little tricky because it's a bunch of like special effects and stuff. So that took me some years to learn. Premiere Pro, for the most part is good, but there's some things that are a little bit tricky, but like it's pretty self-explanatory though. But I think After Effects is a little bit harder though.
Okay. So I don't know. You said a year to learn it. I'm old. I ain't got time to do that. I got these quick programs that I use. I drop photos in and I doctor them up, do what I need to do, and go on from there. So Tamara just dropped out. She had to go, and that's okay. So Tamaj, it's all on you, brother. So we're gonna pick your brain a little bit. Now, you got a baby brother that's taller than you. So I see y'all out there working together and stuff. So some of his moments playing basketball. So you've been following him for how long?
Since like literally elementary. For like time, yeah.
And I got videos when he first started. So I didn't share those videos with you. I have some of those. So when you videotape certain players and certain people out there, do people come up to you and say, can I buy that video? Can I buy that picture or anything like that?
Oh yeah, like especially if they had whenever they had a good game, they'll hit up my like personal account or my film account, and they'll ask me like, did I get this, that, and third, whatever. Ask if I do this video for them. Ask to take any pictures. Like it pretty much happens after any game. Like after my brother's game, or like after any like these college games, they ask me if I had like the film with this, that, and I tell them yeah, and then I usually charge them for however much it is. So yeah.
And
again, 50%.
50%. I don't get 50%. Oh, by the way, I got Sandra on. She's sitting in the background without the picture. She's just being incognito right now. You got any questions for this young man, Sandra?
Sure.
Don't be so happy.
Oh, you can hear me. Oh, okay, yeah. No, it wasn't like that. I was just like, oh man, do I have to type it? And then I realized, oh, I don't have to type it. I'm on live.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi, Tamaj.
Hey.
I know we're supposed to have Tamaj, and then the other guest, her name was Tajay. So I'm like, oh my God, how are we gonna say Tamaj, Tamaj, Tajay, you know what? We just gonna call them T. What it was T and T?
Yeah.
T. We were just gonna say T. Well, I was, and so oh. So, anyways, yeah, I just wanted to just congratulate you on, I mean, it's just your presence being here, so intelligent, you know what I mean? It's just it's great to see that a youngster, you know, a young person that's just so focused, and you know what I mean? And you are just, I'm just looking at you and watching you, and it's just like I applaud you. I applaud your dad, your granddad, and grandmom, and all that, and your mom. I applaud it because it's just, I'm just sitting here listening to you and I'm enamored and I'm just like, yes. So you need to be out there more. You know what I mean? Your
Mhm.
speaking, your clarity. You don't have to be a gangster thug, you know, to be in. You can be a nerd. Not saying that you're a nerd because nerds are
Yeah,
cool.
you're a
But
nerd.
your granddaddy is. But anyways, I snuck that in. But anyways, it's okay. And so I just wanted to say, I applaud you and I want to see more more like you and more of you, you know what I mean, with your music or with your pictures, your film, because that can take you a lot of places. We have so much that we've came in contact with since I've been with the radio station, the San Antonio Black animations, you know, the film. There's so much Black history in film and music here. So I just applaud you and I can't wait to see where you explore. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So that's what I have to say about that.
Well,
Thank
also, he is a member of WSN Radio. He's be our new what graphic design,
Oh, yes, sure is.
whatever.
Yeah, I applaud
You
you.
know,
Yes,
and since he
yes.
made all that money, he's got to work for free.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's how you get in. Get in where you fit in, you know, free.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a question right here. Somebody asked you, do you do music videos?
Um, I've done like a couple music videos. I haven't done them recently. Like I've done some probably about like 3, 4 years ago, but I haven't done any recently. Like really, right now, I've done a whole bunch of like sports highlight videos, but I've done them before.
Okay. So where can somebody go on and see your work?
Um, I have old work like from like years, like 3, 4 years ago, like on my YouTube. It's just my name, Tamaj Gordon. And then I have something on like I have like over like 200 posts on Instagram on my film page, Films by TG. So I have like really like all my recent work is on my Instagram page, but all like my older stuff, like I think that's where all like my music videos and other highlight videos are on YouTube for like 3, 4 years ago. So it's like at least 4 years worth of work between both, pretty much.
So what is your YouTube channel name?
My YouTube is just my name, Tamaj Gordon.
Oh, just right.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
I made that yeah, years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have to make up no name. You know, you just Tamaj Gordon. Tamaj by itself is something, but you got TG. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. So, so what projects are you look? You graduate this year, right?
Mhm.
So, what are you gonna do after graduation?
I have no clue because I said the same thing in high school. Like after I was done with high school, I didn't think I was gonna use the camera no more. So I don't think I'm gonna use it anymore. Now I don't know. Like whatever it takes me, it takes me. Because I didn't expect to use it now, and I'm using it now. So I honestly don't even know what's gonna happen after this.
That just let y'all know this young man right here. He'll call me up and say, "Grandpa, I need to borrow this lens. Can I borrow this one? Can I do this?" And we sit down here, we go over pointers and everything. And he probably know it, but I do still go over pointers with him on what to do. Because I told him one thing is you get a butterfly effect up under the nose, the shadow up under your nose. That's when you know you got everything tuned in right. So we go over some things with him, but he's pretty well took off on his own. All I did was helped him out with some equipment and he went on his own with it. And because I looked at that camera he had, I said, dude, you use that camera right there, man. So grandpa went out and got him a brand new camera.
Yeah.
He was shocked that I gave, here you go. What? I said, take it. And he took off with it, and he has done some nice videos of basketball games and stuff. So check him out. He's an up and coming photographer. I don't know what he's going to do after. I got a funny feeling that the college is still going to keep you coming there filming things. And he's got an in-track track to all the high. He could just walk, oh, that's Tamaj going in. Is that pretty well what it is?
Yeah, because they asked me like a couple months ago. Well, they asked me like what my plans were after graduation. I told them like I want to be like a teacher and a coach at some high school.
There you
And
go.
they said like they think my film stuff is like good. Well, I know it's pretty much good. Like it's better than what I think they had in the past. So, like it's pretty good. So I think they were trying to kind of hint like taking on a job here as like a little graphic designer, like what I do now, pretty much. But
Wow.
like it's kind of hard because I wanted to be like a teacher coach, and I wouldn't have time to do both. Because like my career plan doesn't really fit the video stuff. Like my career plan is in total opposite way. I just like do this like as like a hobby pretty much. But like it's good to the point where like other campuses, other coaches and stuff are noticing the work like our athletic page and our media program has been going through. So I think they're trying to get me back like after I graduate. I don't know if it's gonna be full time, part time, but they've been kind of like hinting that they want me to stay and do more stuff. But right as of right now, I only got this semester, then I'm gone. So I don't know.
Didn't you have a job set up at Stevens already?
Yeah. So yeah, all I gotta do is graduate here, and then I gotta pass a social studies content exam so I can like certified be a teacher. And then once I do that, I'm pretty much guaranteed a job there.
So what is the job there at Stevens?
Being a high school social study teacher and then a track and field coach as well.
Wow. So you got a lot of things to fall back on. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So if somebody offered you XX dollars amount to keep on doing video and stuff, would you take it?
I don't know. Cause I really see like for me, I do video as like a side thing. Like I don't want it to be like my main thing, it's my only source of thing. Cause I feel like with the teaching stuff, I can get like a teaching salary, my coaching stipend. And then like if someone needs something on the weekend or whatever, like days I don't work or like some type of break, I can do videos as well. Like I don't want to like just have videos just as my only option. I kind of want to have like multiple sources of income so I can have like do different things and still be happy with what I'm doing with pretty much. Like I don't want to stress myself with just doing strictly videos and then I don't have no more like I run out of ideas because I just use them all.
He just froze on us, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to say too, I guess when he comes back, oh, hi, you're back. Don't forget, I know your dad was telling me, he used to tell me, he said, not your dad, your granddad, he says that our hobbies are our gifts. And sometimes we ignore our hobbies until later and we come back to them and they make us very successful. But just think about that too. Sometimes our hobbies that we excel in, we ignore because it's just a hobby. It's just a little hobby.
Yeah.
And then we come back to it years later and it makes us successful and it fills us up. You know, it hits those spots like, wow, I really didn't know I love this so much. So just think about that too as well.
Oh, they know that because I got pictures I taken them as they were growing up, and there's one picture that he's gonna be ashamed of when him and his brother was in the bathtub, and I took a picture of him. You see that picture, Tamaj?
We all have one of those. Our cousins are in the tub. We're all in the tub. About 15 of us are all in the tub at one time because our babysitter, my aunt, didn't have time to do one of get all you guys in the tub. So we all have that most embarrassing picture. So it's okay.
But if you do get an offer for doing video and photography and all that stuff, my suggestion would be put a list of equipment that you will need and say, I'll do it if you give me this equipment.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's something to think about. You know, just throwing it out there. So did you tell your mom and dad you're gonna be on here today?
No.
Golly, what is up with that? Okay, all right. I hear you. I'm gonna try to get your brother on the show. When
I don't know if you're gonna get. I don't know if you're gonna get him waking up at 9 o'clock in the morning. If I don't know. Maybe on like maybe a Sunday, maybe, but I don't know. Chances of that are slim to none. I don't know.
All right,
You have to throw in some type of like incentive or something for him to actually get up.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'll buy him lunch again.
Yeah.
He showed up for that. But uh, okay, so we winding things down. So what is it you want to get out? How do you do if somebody call you right now and they say, hey, my son or daughter is playing a baseball game, can you come videotape them? Do you do things like that?
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Okay. Do you need some help from your grandpa anytime to do things like that?
Like recording stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have any like current things that like as of right now, no.
You know I know how to do that. You know that.
Yeah. I don't have anything like major. Everything I have to do right now is just like just for the schools, like just regular videos. Nothing like extravagant yet. Like I haven't had nothing to think about yet. So
Well, when we do our grand opening for our new office, I definitely want you there to do the video and taping and stuff, because if you look at everything I do and you do the same thing, there's never no pictures of the person taking the pictures. You know what I mean?
yeah.
They see that, but who's taking it? He's right there. How come you're not in it? Duh.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes. So we're looking forward for working with you. We got some ideas for graphics we want to do. We already have our brand, so that's not going to change. That's set in stone. So we'll get together with this is a young man that shot those commercials for me on WSN radio, and we're looking forward for you to shoot some more in our new building.
Oh, okay. Wow, welcome to my
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. So, all right, sir. You take care. It's Friday. So, what are your plans for today? Going back to bed?
I only practice, and after that, the day is the day.
That's
That's it.
right.
I don't got no
right.
class today.
That's right. You got track. You still run. Tell everybody what you know. We forgot to ask you. What are you doing in school besides schoolwork? What do you do? You're an athlete, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any much classes. This is my last year. I only gonna take 2 classes. And after that, I'm done. It's just one class Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No class Friday. And then every day from like 12:30 to 2, we have track practice. So pretty much anytime after 2, I'm free all day. I have nothing else to do.
So, elaborate everybody about your track. What do you do?
I long jump, triple jump, and I also like run the 60 and the 100.
Are you good?
I'm better in long jump, if anything. Yeah, that's my bread and butter. That's my go-to.
Have you broke that record yet?
Close.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know they predicted last year you was gonna break it.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah, I know. So what is your longest jump?
Um, so I think it's like somewhere around 22 feet. So I think the school record now is like 22 feet and like 6 inches. So I'm like getting there. I'm almost there. I know last year I was had to do it, but then I had something like, I think it was like a ligament problem in my foot. So I couldn't really put pressure on it. So every time I put pressure on it, it just hurt. So I really didn't jump as good as I wanted to. But this year I started out pretty good. So I mean, hopefully we have a bunch more meets left. So I mean, I'm still hoping to break it this year.
All right. All right. So when's your next meet?
In about 2 weeks on February 11th, up in Houston.
Oh man, I gotta go to Houston again.
Yeah.
The same place?
Yeah, same place.
Same place.
I think the only 2 meets we have in town are like March, sometime in March at Trinity, and then our conference meet is in April at Antonia, and everything else is pretty much, I think we're like Texas State, San Angelo, Texas A&M, Kingsville, like everywhere but here pretty much. But we only got like two of them in San Antonio.
Is your dad going to Houston?
I don't know. I found out I was going yesterday. I didn't even know I was going.
Okay.
Like they were just making rosters. I didn't even know I was going. So I didn't tell nobody nothing yet. So like this is my first time actually saying something. So.
Oh wow. So I got an exclusive. So your dad upset. Well, get him to go and I'll ride with him because he drives real good when I don't drive.
Try.
All right, brother. I appreciate you being on. And you take care. And you do your thing, brother.
All right. Thank y'all.
Have an awesome day, and thank you, and welcome to WSAN Radio. Yay.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
All righty.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.